Hello everyone, it's Tess, and today's tip is 446, weight loss, protect your habits. This is something that is coming to me today off the cuff, only because I've realized I haven't gone live a couple of days now. And life is changing, and as it changes, I have to make sure that I protect my habits. And I've been thinking about this a lot because we all know that I've lost over 100 pounds once. This is the second time. I'm trying to stay engaged in the journey so that this is a forever change for me. And I realized that my lives that I've committed to, that I've done over 400 of them, I'm doing lives in Doc V's challenge group, I'm doing TikToks, and I have a YouTube channel that I move all these to, and I'm like, I've worked and put a lot of hours in, so I need to stay engaged in this. So that's part of the reason I'm talking about this today, but it reminded me of something else. I do steps. I have a number of steps I do every day. If I'm on a trip or I'm traveling and I know it's not reasonable to hit my allotment, I change my allotment so it's a goal I can achieve. But I keep myself engaged in what my tasks are and only add a little bit of time to them. Hello, whoever's on with me. Thank you, and thank you for being here. Well, hi, Michelle. It's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. We'll have to catch up soon. And I realize, like, for me, now that the world is changing and I'm needing to be at places and there are events that I'm going to and showers, like I had a baby shower last week and there's a couple of weddings coming up, it made me really realize that I've got to hold on to, hello, Miss Michelle. I wonder if there, well, it doesn't look like a good heart from this side. I'd have to go from this side. I do realize, like, for me to stay in this journey, and Michelle understands this journey very well too. She's done amazing with her weight loss. I know that I have to stay engaged. I know that I have to know, like, I have an AP in Doc V's challenge group. We work on 3 things each day that we check in with each other on. But once something becomes a habit, I move it into it's just part of my daily routine. It's part of my, as Doc V calls them, practices. So once I know it's over there, that's fine. But what I have to be cognizant of is, like in my case, the past couple of days, I haven't gone live. Well, now today I'm like, no matter what goes on, I'm going to have to go live, because if I don't go live, I was already getting to that point. Well, hi, Patsy. Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. I realized that if I let too many more days go, I was already starting to say, oh, I don't really feel like doing the live. I've got a lot to do. I can't do that. In the same way that the walking, I may have to adjust the number of steps so that it's achievable if I'm, say, out of town or traveling, like I did when I traveled a couple weeks ago. But I still have to keep it in the forefront of my mind. It's not the working one, the one I'm trying to make a habit, but it's a practice that I have to be aware that I'm meeting, because that's how I've been different this time. It's the practices that Doc V's talked about. It's the practices that Zara Mahoon has talked about. I have a routine I do every morning. Every morning I get up, I give treats to the cats, I meditate, I journal, I get ready for my day, I'll walk with my mom, then I get ready for the work day. I have routines. I'm trying to build an evening routine too. But part of my morning routine that I didn't say is I pre-pave. I say a statement. Dear God, thank you for another opportunity to enjoy this life. And there's a whole, like, 5 or 6 sentences that comes directly from the Unlimited Journal. And I do those things every day. But what I'm recognizing is that as my life starts changing, I'm going to have to hold those. And if I start to fall away from them, I'm going to have to put them back on my daily to-do list, which is kind of what I did today with this live, because 2 days passed and all of a sudden I'm like, I don't feel like doing it. And I'm like, you've spent over 1.5 years, 400 and some in. Even if I've missed some days along the way, I've still been doing it. So I've got to stay engaged. And that's going to be the same with my walking, with my water, with my changing the foods that I eat, because as you lose weight, you eat less food. The practices can never stop. The practices, you have to hold on to them and keep them a habit so that you don't have to redo them and relearn them somewhere down the line. So I don't want to keep everybody too long. I just wanted to make sure that I honored what I said I would do, which is keep these lives, because many know, or maybe some don't know, that the whole reason I started going live is Doc V challenged our whole tribe to go live I think it was January of 2021. For 30 days, he challenged us to go live. At that time, I was in group with him. So I took the challenge and I went live for 30 days. Then after the 30 days was up, he challenged me. Well, hello, good to see you. Nice to see you, Tamika. Good to have you on board. Thank you for being here. And I know that, like, for me, once I did that 30 days, he challenged me not to stop. And so there have been days that I've missed, but I still have been doing it all this time in. And through that, working with him, I also have a TikTok, a YouTube. I do lives in his group twice a week. So it's made me become more accountable. Tay, good to see you, Tay. Tay is the baby shower I went to recently. Woohoo! But that's what I'm realizing for me, that my life feels better when I have routines and practices that I do. And it feels off when I'm not doing those practices. So even today, going live, I haven't gone live in the past 2 days because with work and everything going on. But you know what? That's what life is going to be. So I have to figure out how to make it happen. And that's just what I wanted to say today is we all work really hard to move forward. So when you start to get a practice, they always say don't let any more than 1 day pass until you revisit that again, because then it becomes a lost practice. And we don't want to lose our practices or our habits, because those are the things I think that make us feel good and give us comfort when our lives start to spin out of control. Oh, well, hello, baby Miles. Good to see you. And I'll say hi to you in person when you come to greet me in the real world. But I did want to say, like, for you guys, and good to see everyone, think about those practices. And if you've put some practices into play, hold on to them for dear life. Don't let any more than a day, 2 at the most, go before you reintroduce them back in. Because I know for me, even today, I was thinking, I don't want to go live. And I'm like, I just better do it because it's been so long that I don't want to have to rebuild the habit. And I'm at a place in my life that's better than it's been in many, many years. And I don't want to go backwards. And I don't want that for anybody else. And life is changing, whether it's because of seasons, whether it's because of jobs, whether all things change, whether we like it or not. Our lives are going to be more interesting and more exciting if we live our lives with curiosity, excitement, hope, and open-minded to what the future can unfold for us, what gifts God has provided for us. If we can be open and enjoy the journey, it makes it a little bit more smoother. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being on board. And all right, I'll just commit. I'll be live tomorrow morning too, so that I just keep this moving forward. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. Hi, Miles. Hi, Tay. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.